Behind every legend, there is a presence not always seen, but always felt. Behind the goals, the trophies, the records, there is balance. This is not just a story about fame. This is a story about strength, loyalty, ambition, and a woman who chose to grow, not in the shadow of greatness, but beside it. This is the story of Georgina, before the cameras, before the red carpets, before the world knew her name. Georgina Rodriguez was a young woman with dreams. She worked, she learned, she stayed disciplined. Her life was not built on shortcuts. It was built on effort. She studied dance. She worked in retail. She learned how to stand on her own 2 feet. Even then, she understood something powerful. Elegance is not about luxury. It's about character. Meeting Cristiano Ronaldo changed her life, but it did not define her identity. Being beside one of the greatest athletes in history comes with pressure the world never sees. Every move analyzed, every word judged, every appearance compared. But Georgina did not disappear. She adapted. She learned how to walk beside greatness without shrinking herself. She understood that love is not competition. It is partnership. Georgina Rodriguez is not just someone's partner. She is a professional model. Runways, luxury brands. In a world obsessed with spotlight, numbers, and noise, there exists a quieter kind of strength. It does not shout. It does not compete. It does not demand recognition. Instead, it stands steady, composed, and confident, knowing its value without needing applause. Behind many great men in history, there has always been someone who carried the emotional weight, the unseen sacrifices, and the balance that allowed greatness to exist. Today, we are not telling a story of football records or trophies. We are telling the story of the woman who walks beside one of the greatest athletes of all time. Not behind him, not ahead of him, but with him. This is the story of Georgina Rodriguez, a woman who transformed opportunity into purpose, presence into power, and love into partnership. Her journey is not about luck or fairy tales. It is about growth, discipline, responsibility, and the strength it takes to maintain identity while standing next to global greatness. Roots, humility, and early discipline. Before the fashion shows, luxury campaigns, and international recognition, Georgina Rodriguez lived a grounded and ordinary life. She did not grow up surrounded by glamour or privilege. Instead, her early years taught her humility, structure, and the value of effort. She worked in retail, understood responsibility, and learned firsthand what it means to earn a living. Those early experiences shaped her work ethic long before the world knew her name. Georgina studied dance, which instilled in her discipline, body awareness, and mental resilience. Dance requires consistency, patience, and control, values that later translated seamlessly into her modeling career and public life. Long before cameras followed her steps, she was already learning how to stand tall, move gracefully, and endure pressure with composure. This foundation mattered, because when life changed suddenly, she did not lose herself. She had already learned how to work, how to adapt, and how to remain grounded, meeting greatness without losing identity. When Georgina Rodriguez met Cristiano Ronaldo, the world saw a love story. But behind that public moment was a challenge few people understand. Being connected to one of the most famous athletes in history means living under constant observation. Every appearance becomes a headline. Every expression becomes analysis. Every choice becomes judgment. Many people would lose themselves in that environment. Many would fade into a role instead of building their own path. Georgina chose differently. She understood early that being beside greatness requires strength, not dependence. She learned how to protect her identity while respecting the magnitude of Cristiano's career. She became a stabilizing presence, someone who brought peace rather than pressure, balance rather than noise. Her confidence was never loud. It was calm, and calm confidence is the strongest kind. Building a professional modeling career. Georgina Rodriguez's modeling career did not exist because of association. It exists because of professionalism. Modeling is not simply standing in front of a camera. It requires discipline, preparation, physical conditioning, emotional control, and public responsibility. Georgina approached it as a career, not a hobby. She worked with international fashion houses, appeared in luxury campaigns, and walked prestigious runways. Each appearance demanded precision, poise, and presence. The The fashion world does not reward comfort. It rewards consistency and performance. Georgina understood that her reputation depended on reliability, elegance, and professionalism. She invested time into understanding the industry, improving her presence, and maintaining standards. She trained her body, her posture, and her mindset. Modeling became not just a job, but a craft she respected deeply. She did not rely on trends. She focused on longevity. In an industry that constantly changes, she remained composed and adaptable, proving that elegance is not temporary, it is built. Public image and controlled presence. Being constantly visible does not mean revealing everything. Georgina mastered the art of controlled presence. She understands that privacy is power and that dignity comes from boundaries. While the world watches, she chooses what to share and what to protect. Her public image is carefully balanced between authenticity and restraint. She shows warmth without oversharing, confidence without arrogance, luxury without excess. This balance has made her relatable yet aspirational, admired yet respected. She represents a modern woman who understands that influence carries responsibility. Every public appearance reflects not only on her, but on her family. That awareness shapes her decisions, her tone, and her presence. Motherhood and family stability. Behind the fashion, travel, and public appearances, Georgina Rodriguez carries one of the most demanding roles in life: motherhood. Raising children while living a global lifestyle requires patience, emotional intelligence, and deep commitment. She provides stability in a world of constant movement. Cristiano Ronaldo's career demands travel, pressure, and extreme focus. Georgina's role in creating a calm and loving home environment allows that focus to exist. She manages schedules, emotions, routines, and support systems that the public never sees. Motherhood, in her life, is not secondary to success. It is central to it. She balances professional ambition with emotional availability, proving that strength can be gentle and leadership can be nurturing. Supporting a global icon. Supporting one of the greatest footballers in history is not a passive role. It requires understanding sacrifice, pressure, and the mental demands of elite performance. Georgina supports Cristiano not by speaking for him, but by standing with him. She celebrates victories quietly and absorbs challenges privately. She understands that moments of greatness are built on unseen preparation and emotional resilience. Her support is steady, not dramatic, consistent, not conditional. In moments of triumph and transition, she remains present. That presence matters more than sacrifice and adaptation. Georgina Rodriguez has lived in multiple countries, adapted to different cultures, and reshaped her life repeatedly to support both family and career. That level of adaptation requires emotional maturity and strength. Every move demands rebuilding routines, social connections, and personal rhythms. Yet she adapts without complaint, understanding that growth often comes through discomfort. Sacrifice, in her life, is not framed as loss. It is framed as contribution. Confidence without competition. One of Georgina's most powerful traits is that she does not compete with the spotlight. She does not seek to overshadow or prove. Her confidence exists independently of comparison. She understands that partnership is not about ego, but alignment. Two people growing in their own lanes, respecting each other's journeys. This mindset allows her to thrive without conflict, to grow without insecurity, and to support without losing self. Representing modern femininity. Georgina Rodriguez represents a modern version of femininity, strong yet graceful, ambitious yet grounded, visible yet private. She proves that elegance and power are not opposites. They coexist. Her life sends a message to women everywhere. You can love deeply without losing ambition. You can support someone else's greatness while building your own. You can be soft and strong at the same time. The woman behind the GOAT. Behind every record broken, every goal celebrated, and every moment of global recognition, there is a foundation that holds everything together. Georgina Rodriguez is part of that foundation, not because she demands attention, but because she provides balance. Not because she seeks validation, but because she lives with intention. Her story reminds us that success is rarely a solo journey. It is built on partnership, understanding, sacrifice, and mutual respect. Love is not weakness. Support is not submission, and strength does not always make noise. Sometimes, it simply stands beside greatness and helps it last. What the world often celebrates is the finish line, the trophy lift, the headline, the record-breaking moment frozen in time. What the world rarely pauses to notice is the invisible structure holding everything together when the cameras turn away. Success at the highest level does not survive on talent alone. It survives on stability, discipline, emotional safety, and trust. This is where Georgina Rodriguez's presence becomes most powerful. While stadiums roar and millions watch, there is a quieter world behind the scenes, one built on routine, patience, and emotional control. A world where pressure does not disappear simply because the match ends. In that space, Georgina is not a symbol. She is a constant. She understands that elite performance demands peace. And peace is not accidental. It is created deliberately, day after day. Cristiano Ronaldo's career is defined by relentless excellence. Maintaining that level over decades requires more than physical training. It requires mental clarity, emotional grounding, and a sense of home that travels wherever life demands. Georgina provides that grounding, not through words, but through presence. Not through control, but through understanding. There are no statistics for emotional support, no trophies for stability, no awards for consistency. Yet these are the elements that separate temporary success from lasting greatness. Georgina Rodriguez plays a role that will never appear on a scoreboard, yet its impact is undeniable. She absorbs pressure so it does not leak into the family. She maintains structure so chaos does not enter the home. She protects emotional space so focus remains sharp. These responsibilities require maturity, restraint, and strength that is rarely acknowledged publicly. In moments of victory, she remains grounded. In moments of challenge, she remains steady. This balance is not instinctive. It is practiced. It is learned through experience, discipline, and while supporting one of the most demanding careers in sports history, Georgina does not pause her own growth. She continues building her modeling career, expanding her presence in fashion, and representing global brands with professionalism. This dual commitment requires exceptional time management and mental discipline. She moves between worlds seamlessly, from family life to high fashion, from private moments to global stages, without losing authenticity. Each role demands a different energy, yet she maintains the same core identity. That ability is rare. Her work ethic is consistent. Her standards are high. Her approach is intentional. She does not chase relevance. She builds longevity. That mindset is what allows her to remain respected in an industry that quickly replaces those who rely solely on attention. In a digital era where oversharing is rewarded, Georgina chooses restraint. She understands that silence can be strength and privacy can be power. This choice protects her family, her mental health, and her long-term image. She does not respond to every narrative. She does not explain herself to every opinion. Instead, she allows time and consistency to speak. This emotional intelligence is one of her greatest strengths. Viewers may see elegance. What they may not see is discipline. They may see luxury. What they may not see is control. These unseen qualities are what make her presence. Georgina Rodriguez redefines what it means to be a partner in the modern world. She proves that partnership is not about standing behind or stepping ahead, but walking side by side with respect for each other's purpose. She supports Cristiano Ronaldo's legacy without attempting to own it. She builds her own path without competing for dominance. This mutual respect allows both individuals to thrive without friction. In a world where relationships are often performative, there's reflects alignment, shared values, shared discipline, shared understanding. Every great journey demands